If you think small displacement ATVs can't pack a punch, the 2026 Kawasaki Brute Force 300 is about to flip that belief on its head. This machine drops into market with the kind of rugged attitude and everyday versatility that riders crave but rarely find in an entry-level four-wheeler. Auto Craze brings you a full deep dive into what makes this new brute force such a smart pick for anyone who wants performance without paying the price of full-size ATV. Kawasaki clearly designed a 2026 Brute Force 300 for riders who need a mix of weekend adventure and weekday utility. On first glance, its stance is wider and more confident than previous small-bore models. The bodywork has sharper contours, bold fenders, and a sport utility vibe that looks ready for mud, dirt, and uneven trails. Kawasaki has updated the color options to match its more aggressive silhouette, mixing traditional green with darker, stealthier schemes that give it a grown-up feel. Under the plastic sits a 271 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled four-stroke engine, tuned carefully to balance efficiency with usable torque. Rather than chasing big numbers, Kawasaki focused on delivering low and mid-range power that makes trail crawling, towing, and casual riding feel effortless. The CVT automatic transmission keeps things simple and responsive. It offers forward, reverse, and neutral positions with smooth transitions that newer riders can handle easily, but still gives experienced riders enough snap when tackling inclines or uneven ground. Suspension makes a huge difference on a utility ATV, and the Brute Force 300 doesn't cut corners there. It comes equipped with independent double wishbone front suspension and a rear swing arm setup with a shock that can be adjusted for preload. With around 5 inches of travel up front and slightly more at the back, the ATV rides comfortably over rocks, dirt ruts, and washboard terrain. Kawasaki has clearly taken feedback from earlier versions to make handling more planted and predictable. Braking power is another area where this machine steps up. Dual front hydraulic discs team up with strong rear disc to provide better control in tight situations and downhill runs. The levers feel progressive rather than grabby, helping the rider avoid jerky stops even on slick surfaces. Combined with curb weight that keeps the ATV nimble yet stable, the braking system delivers confidence for riders of different skill levels. Cargo space and utility functions matter on a 300 class ATV because buyers often want an all-rounder. The 2026 Brute Force 300 brings both front and rear steel racks rated to hold gear, tools, camping supplies, or small loads around the farm. Its towing capacity remains impressive for its size, capable of pulling small trailers or equipment with ease. This makes it ideal for property maintenance, light hauling, or helping out with chores in rural areas without committing to a massive engine. The seat has been redesigned with better foam density and more ergonomic shaping, giving it longer ride comfort. The riding position is upright and natural, with wide handlebars offering good leverage for low-speed maneuvering. Footwells include textured grips that drain mud and water quickly, so traction underfoot stays solid even in wet conditions. Kawasaki has also modernized the instrument cluster. The digital display now offers clearer readings of speed, fuel level, hour meter, and gear position. A 12-volt outlet is included for charging small devices or powering accessories, which adds everyday convenience. Many riders will appreciate that Kawasaki kept controls simple and intuitive, avoiding complicated electronics that can get in the way of real riding. Durability is a major selling point. The frame uses high-strength steel and reinforced mounting points to handle bumps, knocks, and the vibration of varied terrain. Body panels resist scratching and flex without cracking easily. Underbody guards help shield vital components from rocks and debris. Kawasaki has built a reputation for reliability in the Brute Force lineup, and this newest 300 continues that tradition with refined design that stands up to tough use. Fuel efficiency is where this ATV surprises many riders. The updated engine tuning and efficient cooling system allow the Brute Force 300 to stretch its tank across long rides. For trail groups, beginners, or anyone who doesn't want to refuel constantly, that means more uninterrupted riding time and less cost at the pump. Another standout feature is accessibility. Riders stepping up from youth models will find the transition smooth thanks to the manageable power curve. Larger riders still feel comfortable because the chassis is designed to accommodate different body sizes without feeling cramped or underpowered. Kawasaki struck a balance that welcomes a wide spectrum of enthusiasts. On the trail, The 2026 Brute Force 300 feels responsive without being twitchy. The steering geometry helps it carve corners without pushing wide, and ground clearance plays in your favor over roots and ruts. Noise levels are mellow enough to avoid fatigue, but you still get that satisfying engine note when you press the throttle. In a market filled with oversized machines that intimidate beginners or stretch budgets, this ATV hits a sweet spot. It provides a rugged performance and build quality Kawasaki fans expect while keeping weight, size, and cost in check. Riders looking for an affordable do-it-all ATV that can explore trails, check fence lines, camp off-grid, or handle chores will find a Brute Force 300 compelling option for 2026. Auto Craze sees this model appealing to first-time buyers, families, and seasoned trail riders alike. With its combination of reliability, updated styling, comfortable ergonomics, and practical utility, the 2026 Kawasaki Brute Force 300 proves you don't need a massive engine to have serious fun and serious capability.